Today, we will be learning about the one and only India! You know, back in a prehistoric time, which is 200 million years ago, India and Australia were a continent. India is called a subcontinent because of its size. Even though Russia and China and other countries are more, it used to be a continent and it's still big in size, so they call it a subcontinent. Talk about the major rivers of India. Here's the big question. How many rivers does India have? Number one, the most major and best river, not best river, but the most famous one is the Ganga, also known as Ganges in America. It starts in the source of the Himalaya glaciers. A glacier range in the Himalayas, and then goes through most of North India and a little bit of South India and empties in the Bay of Bengal. Next is Yamuna. They say Yamuna dried up, but it's actually not true. Yamuna is it also comes from the Himalayas, but doesn't because it's a source from Ganga. So Ganga goes down, then Yamuna starts from the Gangas and goes down from North India all the way down into the Bay of Bengal. Next is Kaveri. Kaveri is a major river also sourcing from the Gangas. Saraswati is a big river in North India, but sadly it's the one that dried up because it didn't get much rain. And why they say Yamuna dried up is because Taj Mahal is actually on the banks of Yamuna, and Yamuna, it changed course and ripped through the land and made its way, and it dried up for a lot of time, but only a little bit, and then more rain came. Narmada is a river also descending from Ganga. Godavari is the last river, and it's a really big river, and it goes in South India. Let's see how much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 major rivers of India. One thing that I said wrong, that Saraswati did dry up, but it did not dry up and a little bit. According to the Mahabharata and the Vedas and very strong gurus or teachers, they said the Saraswati dried up in a desert. Now, let's talk about the mountain ranges of India. Did you know the most famous one? It's obviously the biggest mountain range in the world, the Himalayas. It corners Tibet and China on the top of India. Then there's the Western and Eastern Ghats. The Eastern Ghats goes to the left. The Western Ghats goes to the right. How many of you know the biggest mountain in the world, Mount Everest? And did you know it's in the Himalayan mountain range? Let's see some major cities. The capital of India is New Delhi. Some of the major cities in India are Mumbai, also known as the Bombay, named as the British, and we'll talk about that in our part 2 political India. Then Chennai is one, Madras, Hyderabad, Calcutta. Calcutta also has another name that the British named, Pune, and many more. Now, let's talk about the Indian flag. So in India, the political colors are saffron, which for the political flag they call orange. So saffron, white, and green. And also there's a blue thing in the middle. It's actually called a spoke, which Mahatma Gandhi, you probably might know, made his coat from. We'll get to that in our part 2 video. The national anthem of India is Jana Gana Mana. Let me sing the first line. Jana Gana Mana Yadi Nayaka Jaya Hin Bharata Bhagya Vidata. I won't bother to sing the whole song because I guess you're here for learning about India. So I won't bother singing the first song, the whole song. Maybe you can listen to that another day. To mention one thing, the national anthem of India, Jana Gana Mana, was written by Rabindranath Tagore in 1911. The national bird, also some people say national animal of India, is the peacock. Other endangered and national animals are the white Bengal tiger, which is endangered, the king cobra, the leopard, and many, many more. The flower of India is the lotus. The national sport is field hockey, and other sports are cricket, kabaddi, basketball, soccer, and more. So now let's move on to religions. The most common religion in India is Hinduism. Also, other ones are Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianity, Islam, and those are the national ones that are mostly used there. The population of Hinduism in the world is 79% in India and a little bit in the US and other parts of Asia. Buddhism is mostly just Nepal and that other country, Bhutan, and really that's it for religions. Let's get to 10 fun facts of India. Number 1, India has a booming population and big people who make movies. And most of them, the populous ones are Bollywood, Hindi movies. Hindi is a language. Tollywood is Telugu's language. Kollywood's Tamil Nadu movies, which is Tamil. And one popular India also makes at least 1,000 of them and at least every one of them each year. Number 2, India has lots of spices and it's famous for it. And if you go to one market, they'll at least have one spice in a market. India's famous for its spices, and at least every market you'll find one spice. And spices include cinnamon, pepper, and more. And also on the streets, you can find people selling spices. Number 3, popular foods in India include idli. Not much North Indian people eat idli, dosas, chapatis, also called rotis, biryani, rice, fruits and vegetables such as jackfruit, mango, papaya, guava, sapata, and much, much more. Number 4, when it's winter for us, in only a quarter of winter, summer starts in India. And then, India has a rainy season called monsoon. In most parts of India, it lasts from June all the way to September. That's the whole summer and when your school starts in America. Popular mode of transportation in India is the train. People also use motorcycles, bikes, cars, trucks, and airplanes and boats, and rickshaws. Number 6, famous monuments in India include Taj Mahal, which is located in Agra, India, the Red Fort in Jaipur, the Gateway of India in Bombay, and let's see. Some famous dances in India include Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, and many, many, many more. Famous musical instruments in India include tabla, mridangam, the electric guitar, the violin, sitar, the guitar, the tabla, the mridangam, and the violin, and much more. The language of India is Hindi, but mostly all the people there speak English too. Also, some other famous ones are Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, and others. That is basically not even a fun fact, but I am from India. I was born in US, but my parents are from India. Thank you for watching. Join us on India Part 2 for the political world of India. Thank you for watching. Come back next time. Keep on watching and keep on learning. Please subscribe.